Jefferson County Court at Law Number 2 is now in session with the court's special review docket set on today's date of October 27 of 2022. We have two cases. Both cases are styled the state of Texas versus Jaden Thad Castile. Oh, three cases? Yeah, three cases. All three cases are styled the state of Texas versus Jaden Thad Castile. First case is cause number 326210. Second case is cause number 329316. And the third case is cause number 329746. Again, all three cases are styled the state of Texas versus Jaden Thad Castile. Mr. Castile is appearing via Zoom. Mr. Castile, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
How are you doing, Mr. Castile?
Making it.
Okay, that's good. Now, Mr. Castile, you are represented by your attorney in these cases, Attorney Alan Parker. Attorney Parker is appearing in court. He's also on the monitor. Attorney Parker, how are you doing?
Good, Judge.
Mr. Castile, would you please raise your right hand? Mr. Castile, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth so help you God?
Yes.
Okay, you may put your hand down. And Mr. Parker, do you waive a record in this case?
Yes, Judge.
In these cases? Okay. Now, Mr. Castile, in these cases, I have a motion to withdraw as counsel that was filed by your attorney, Alan Parker. Now, Mr. Castile, have you received a copy of these motions?
No, sir.
Okay, now, Mr. Castile, I'll just read these motions to you. And basically, in all three motions, it says that to the honorable judge of said court, now comes Alan Parker, movement, and brings this motion to withdraw as counsel, and in support thereof shows, number one, that movement is an attorney of record for defendant Jaden Castile and was employed to represent defendant. Number two, good cause exists for withdrawal as counsel in that defendant has had no contact with counsel and movement is unable to effectively communicate with defendant so as to be able to adequately represent defendant. Additionally, defendant has failed to pay attorney to represent him as agreed upon. Number three, the withdrawal is not sought for delay, but the defendant might be represented by counsel of his choice. And number four, there is currently a court date, and this is, he had filed it before your October 18, 2022 court date for a hearing to employ attorney on this case. And the prayer is just, this is what your attorney is asking. It says, wherefore premises considered, move and praise that the court will grant this motion to withdraw on the face of this pleading. Alternatively, move and request that the court set this matter for a hearing, and that's what this is, so that movement may present evidence in support of this motion. And that's it was respectfully submitted by the Parker Law Firm, signed Alan Parker. And it says here, certificate of service certified that on August 24, 2022, a true and correct copy of the above foregoing document, it was served on District Attorney's Office, Jefferson County by facsimile. And that's Mr. Lamar Johnson. You've also, who is the assistant prosecutor, Mr. Johnson, you've also been served in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, now, Mr. Castile, do you have any objections to Mr. Alan Parker withdrawing as your attorney in these cases?
No, sir.
Okay, so Mr. Castile, I will sign the order allowing Mr. Parker to withdraw as attorney of record in these cases. Now, Mr. Castile, okay, Mr. Parker, you're relieved, you're free to go, and you have a blessed day.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, all right. Now, Mr. Castile, as a defendant in a criminal case, you have three options regarding your right to have an attorney. Number one, you may hire an attorney. Do you understand that option?
Yes, sir.
Number two, if you have enough money to hire an attorney, you may request, well, if you do not have enough money to hire an attorney, you may request an attorney be appointed to represent you. Do you understand that option?
Yes, sir.
And number three, you may represent yourself. Do you understand that option?
Yes, sir.
Now, if you want an attorney to represent you and you have enough money to hire an attorney, the case will be reset to give you time to do so. If you want an attorney and do not have the money to hire one, you will need to fill out a financial questionnaire so that the proper person can determine whether or not to appoint an attorney to represent you. Now, if you desire to waive your right to have an attorney, which means to give up your right to have an attorney and to represent yourself, you cannot talk to the prosecutor, that is the assistant district attorney who's handling the case. You cannot talk to that prosecutor about your case unless you sign a waiver of your right to be represented by an attorney. Now, be aware that there are dangers to self-representation. Waiving your right to an attorney and representing yourself may result in a worse outcome for you and your case, including the loss of significant legal rights and opportunities relating to military service, housing and public benefits, possession of a firearm, child custody, immigration status for non-citizens, and employment. If you choose to proceed without an attorney, you may change your mind at any time and may request counsel from the court. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Now, Mr. Castile, do you want your case reset to give you time to hire an attorney? Or do you want to apply for court-appointed attorney? Or do you want to waive your right to an attorney and to represent yourself?
I'd like to apply for a court appointed.
Okay, now, Mr. Castile, I think that there should be a financial affidavit out there that you can fill out.
All right.
And is the bailiff still in that room?
He's right here. You want me to call him over here?
Yes.
Sir. They wanted you to.
Mr. Porter, is there a financial, a financial affidavit out there for him to fill out?
I'm not sure. Let me see.
Okay. Let me, let's look in his file to see if he has one. Yeah, look in his files to see if he has one.
August 15, 2022,
He has one?
was on a magistrate.
Right.
So he's not a staying home.
He
No,
has-
sir.
Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna fax